Hey, sister-in-law. I'm engaged now. Please celebrate with me.
Oh, wow! Congratulations, Tessie!
Thank you. Can you tell my brother that I am engaged?
From me? You should tell him since it's something to celebrate.
He is pretty annoying, so I don't want to talk to him. He says mean things to me for everything I do. If I tell him that I'm engaged, he will probably give me another boring talk.
Like what?
Like, don't bother your fiancé. You will get married, so be mature, and stuff. He is more annoying than my parents.
I think he's just worried about you because you're his sister. I don't think he's saying that to be mean.
Well, I don't care what he says to me anymore. I don't want him to ruin this happy moment. So can you tell him since you're his wife?
Okay, then I will. Is your fiancé the guy working at the investment bank?
What? That's so long ago. I broke up with him long ago.
Oh, was it that long ago?
Yeah, that's a very long time ago. And I went out with like 5 guys after I broke up with him.
That many? Wow.
I was trying to find the one. You know, you can never tell who is the right guy to get married to until you go out with them. That is why I always had a spare guy.
Spare?
Like a marriage candidate.
Wait, you were not cheating on them, were you?
I've dated several guys at the same time, married before I turned 30. I wasn't married, so it's not illegal to date several guys.
So there's a strict screening process if you go out with them.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, income is important, and jobs with future potential are important too. Oh, and their parents' income is another important factor.
Wait, their parents have to be rich too?
If their parents are poor, then even if my husband is rich, it means nothing. Because their money will be spent on their parents. I don't want to send money to their parents.
Oh, so you got engaged to the guy who passed the strict screening?
Yes, he is a doctor. His parents are both doctors, and his father is the director of a hospital. Also, his grandpa earned a lot of money in real estate.
Oh, wow. That's a rich family.
He's good looking, too. He's the best.
But I bet there are more reasons why you chose him. Other than the money. What do you like about him?
Huh? The money is the only reason.
But you're marrying him because you love him, right?
Well, basically, yeah.
Basically.
I love him. He has everything. After his parents die, there will be lots of inheritance that I can use. I am so excited.
Don't say that.
Well, it's true. I can be rich. I tried so hard to make him fall in love with me.
Yeah, that's amazing. How did you make him fall in love with you?
He was the hardest one. Probably because he grew up in a doctor family. He's got strong morals. I did volunteer work to be appealing to him.
You did volunteer work?
I went to dog shelters and I took care of the dogs. The dogs were annoying. And it was such a hard time.
Well, maybe it's rude to say, but I didn't think you liked doing volunteer work and such.
Of course I don't. Working for no money is ridiculous. I quit that dog shelter volunteer halfway through.
Oh. You can actually quit halfway through?
I left the job to the others. Well, I participated in a volunteer, so it's okay. Participation is the most important part, not completing it.
I see.
It takes an effort to get married with good guys.
So, when is the wedding? You have the money, so I bet it is going to be a gorgeous wedding.
Yes, it is going to be a big wedding. The wedding is a year later, and it'll be held at the beautiful Ocean View Chapel.
A year later! How exciting!
I will prepare a lot for the wedding. I want it to be perfect wedding that anyone would admire. I have to tell everyone that I succeeded.
You're really going all out, aren't you?
Of course. It was my goal to marry a rich guy and have a gorgeous wedding ceremony. The after party is going to be a big party too. But would you come?
I'll pass. My daughter is still small and she'll be tired.
Yeah? It's okay. Just attend the wedding. Please look forward to it.
I'm sorry, Jessie. I can't make it to your wedding.
What? Why?
My daughter just got into an accident.
An accident?
A cyclist crashed into her during her morning walk. And we're now at the hospital.
Oh, just got hit by a bicycle. Not a big accident.
Actually, she hit her head pretty hard. She is still unconscious. We're having tests done right now, so we can't attend your wedding.
Wait. I prepared for this big day for a year, and you're going to cancel at this last minute?
I'm so sorry, Jessie. We were so excited to attend your wedding. But I can't go since my daughter is in critical condition.
Then just leave your daughter at the hospital and come. Just leave her.
I can't leave my daughter. Your brother is contacting your mother right now. It doesn't affect your wedding even if we aren't there, right?
No, it does. You guys have a role.
Role?
You will accompany me when I leave the venue during the wedding.
What? You never told me.
Of course I didn't tell you because it was a surprise. Don't ruin my plan.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize, just come.
I can't. I'm so worried about my daughter.
Why did she have to get in an accident today?
Yeah, not a good day. I feel bad for ruining the celebratory mood.
Ugh, this is why I hate little kids. If you're a mom, then always keep an eye on your daughter. If you can't take care of your children, then don't make babies.
Calm down, Jessie. Your plan might be a little different, but even if we're not there, your wedding will not be ruined, right?
I want everything to be perfect. I can't allow my schedule to get screwed up. You are ruining my wedding that I have prepared for a year.
Please, Jessie, please understand. It's an emergency situation. I have to stay with her.
I don't care what happens to your daughter.
What?
I should be the first priority. Your stupid daughter just didn't look and ran into a cyclist, right? It's your daughter's fault. So leave her at the hospital.
No, the cyclist didn't look and hit her. She's the victim.
The biggest victim is me. Don't embarrass me.
You won't be embarrassed. If you explain, your husband and his parents will understand.
I don't want them to know that my stupid brother and his wife can't take care of their kids. It's all because of your kid. So terrible. You should have put her on the leash.
Stop it. I feel sorry, but I think that's too rude to say.
I am telling you the truth. It is so rude to cancel attending the wedding of your sister-in-law.
Your brother is lost for words, too.
So what? You two are both rude.
Is your wedding that important? More important than human life?
At least more important than your stupid kid.
I can't believe it. Anyways, we cannot attend your wedding.
The rehearsal is going to be held in an hour. There's also the introduction of my relatives, so come now.
What are you saying? I said we're not coming.
It doesn't matter. It's your daughter's fault for getting into an accident.
Are you blaming my daughter again? I said my daughter is the victim.
The reason she's hurt is because she lacks attention. Leave her and come to our wedding. If she's unconscious, then you can just leave her. She will not notice. I won't allow your absence.
You're so cruel. Your husband is next to me and He is shocked.
My brother is your husband.
No, I mean your husband. My husband is here too, but your husband is here too.
What are you saying? No way. He was here just now until I entered the makeup room.
I called him to come now.
What? Are you kidding me?
It only takes 15 minutes to get to the hospital from the wedding venue.
What? The wedding is starting soon. What's he doing?
Your attitude is unbelievable. I wanted to show your attitude to your husband. You act differently in front of him, right?
No, that's not true.
What is not true? You said to me you wouldn't allow us to be absent even if our daughter is unconscious. And your wedding is more important than my daughter's life?
That is because I was so mad.
Your husband is so shocked. He has good morals, and he works to improve lives. So he will not let that go.
Did you set me up? Who thought about this? My brother or you?
This is not the time to worry about that. You should be worried about letting your husband down. He is definitely disgusted by your attitude.
Don't you know how hard I tried to marry him?
Yeah, you even did volunteer work that you disliked. Well, you quit and left the work to the others.
Don't tell him that!
Oh, and I told him about how you got close to him because of his money. You said you were looking forward to his parents passing away and being able to spend their inheritance.
I didn't say that. Don't lie.
I'm not lying. It's in the chat history.
Don't say anything more.
I always thought you were so annoying. Shh. Oh, your husband is going back there now. I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Everything is ruined. It's all your fault.
Whatever you say, I don't care. I don't know what is happening there.
He canceled the wedding.
Oh, he changed his mind. After knowing your real side? No wonder why.
You set me up.
No, you set yourself up. And we tried to help your husband. If his wife is cruel, like you, then he would have such a hard time living.
Stop it! His parents stared at me too.
Oh, his parents finally know your real side too. But is it possible to cancel the wedding on the day?
No one has done it before. My parents suggested to have the wedding today, but he didn't allow it.
Yeah, of course he didn't.
He said if he gets married to a woman like me, it's a disgrace to the family. What does he mean by disgrace?
Disgrace is a disgrace. Your personality is not as he had imagined. And you don't seem to love him.
What are you saying? Anyone would at least try to be a nice lady when they fall in love. He cancels the wedding for such a little thing.
Yes, anyone would try to be a nice lady, but you're too much. His decision cannot be controlled by anybody, so give it up.
Don't say that. I had my whole life on this big wedding day. I can't quit this.
Then what about just having your wedding forcefully? Your husband is not into it, but go for it. I have never seen such a horrible wedding.
Stop it.
You don't know who is listening, so you shouldn't say whatever you want to say. If you want to be a nice lady, be a nice lady. Not only to your love, but to everyone. Jessie tried to convince her husband, but he paid the wedding cancellation fee. And under the condition that he apologized to the attendees, the wedding was canceled, as he wished. However, when he apologized to the attendees, he revealed the reasons why, and Jessie was humiliated. This was revealed after, but Jessie was in a lot of debt. Apparently, she spent all her money when she was looking for a husband-to-be. Clothing, cosmetic surgery, and so much she'd spent on. She probably thought she could pay it off when she marries a rich man. But now she has to pay it back on her own, and now she's been pushed to the brink of bankruptcy. My daughter, on the other hand, recovered and left the hospital a week later. There was no brain damage, just a concussion. I am so relieved for her quick recovery. After that, I haven't seen Jessie, and I haven't been contacting her. And I will never want to be involved with her again.